Kosi Nation, sanibonani bafethu, sanibonani. Welcome back to Football Trends with me, QB. Now, to be honest with you guys, as Kaizer supporters, iqiniso liyafuneka. We are angry, we are mad. Ayikho nje into esijabulisayo at the current stage, which for me I feel like it's understandable. It's very, very understandable. So right now, with everything that is happening, you might be asking yourself, like, where do we go from here? Like, what's the real solution in terms of the problems that we're facing? Because let's agree on one thing, me and you, Mbuyele Pekaya. We are no longer the giants that we used to be. Yes, we are big in terms of support, in terms of numbers, but in terms of domination, especially with PSL, we are no longer that dominating team. And the truth must be told, it's gonna be very painful. So I decided on today's video, I'm going to note down everything. You see here, I have a book. I'm going to note down everything that I feel like it's the 5 necessary steps that we need to take in order to fix that problem that we are having. But before we get there, you can just make sure that you like the video for me, even though I have not yet given you what it is that we're going to talk about. But definitely, this is something I feel like we need to address so that we can be able to fix. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. This is not a thing that is going to happen overnight. That you're going to say, okay, one season, definitely this is going to happen. Let's be honest with what happened with Unabi. Fans were patient. It's only the management who were impatient with Coach Nabi. And Tina, we believed in what he believed in, because Naya definitely could see he was believing in the system or the rebuilding phase that he was on. So unfortunately, the management was not. They were now looking for results, as if like we were getting the results. It's not like we're winning any trophies. It's not like we're winning the league. Coach came in, won just one trophy, and they felt like I end up. Let us just get rid of him. Now, starting off, number 1, I think the most important part in us fixing this problem is that we need to accept the harsh, painful reality with the Kaizer Chiefs are no longer a deadly force. We are no longer that good. We are living in the past, which is very painful, because living in the past does delay, the process of rebuilding, and accepting it will allow us, to have a proper plan, not to use just emotions, because we are busy having this thing. We are big, we are Kaizer Chiefs. This is what happened when we went to play yesterday. We were like, we are Kaizer Chiefs. We were using emotions. We were like, we are Kaizer Chiefs, right? We could not take a moment and look at the situation with Mara guys. Last year corner, with what we currently doing or what we have, is it going to be able to suffice? Is it going to be able to give us what we need? So that is my first point. Point number 1, accepting that we are big, yes, in terms of numbers, but in terms of football wise, we are not there. Number 2, this one, young Kwatisa, to be honest. But let's be honest. Why are we not leaving football decisions to the football people? Why is it that we have to intervene and have a say in terms of, okay, why are we not letting the football people give us what needs to be done? Because let's be honest, if we can reduce indaba interference and let everything to be run by the sport people, we can't say we are the management or we are the fans and also we want to be there. Tina Sama fans. As fans, our job is to support. There's a management. Their job is to manage the club, not to intervene with what needs to be done technically or tactically in terms of how Kaizer is supposed to play and not play. That is the sad reality. So that is my second point. Separate management from footballing plans, tactics, and everything else. Number 3, yeah, this one might hurt a little bit. Short-term fixes. So there's this problem of us, trying to do things a certain way. We sign players, we are Kaizer Chiefs. This is the same as the first point I was saying on number 1. We sign because historically, it's how we used to sign. This is how we used to sign players. It worked in the past before, and it's going to work and now in the future. That is not going to work. It's living in the past, and it's not working as it is proving. So, number 1, signing players in terms of ukuthi manje siyabona ukuthi sinenkinga, we need to sign a player. How is that player going to perform after we have signed that player? In a panic, nathi nje simsayine panicking, sazi ukuthi okay, manje it's not choice, we are signing because definitely we need this player. Number 2, chopping changing of coaches each and every season. We can't say we want to rebuild, but then each and every season thina sifuna ukwakha indlu, mara kusasa we have this foundation. Phambi kusasa we say no, let's change this foundation. Every season we keep on changing the foundation. We had a good foundation with Nabe. For me, I still believe we should have let him run the course. But let's be honest, I know a lot of people have this thing, we could have been relegated. No, Naya, as he's building, trying to introduce something new, trying to give out a proper structure, he's also learning certain things that Magahleli, we are coming with, okay, definitely this is going to work for us, and we need to do exactly just that. Same as with these coaches that we currently have. If we do want to have total dominance, let's be honest, as much as we are not happy about them currently, we need to give them a chance, not just half a season. We need to give them a full season. 1, learn the basics, learn the mistakes, learn what is wrong, and then the second season we give it to them again so that they fix those mistakes. But now, currently, it's not going to be easy to do that because of the whole situation and what happened. Tinagiti, it's like they have 2 seasons already, rather than to say they've had their first season before. Now they just need to fix the problems, because remember, they were not the ones in charge of Kaizer Chiefs. Nabi was the one that was in charge, and he was the one who was devising plans, coming up with tactics from the ones that we used to make, and then angazange asebenzele. So he was like, okay, definitely this is what I need to do in order to change, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, guys, we do not build because manje sifake lona kusasa sifake loya. No, we built through consistency, stability, and that is something that you can be able to get true identity from. Also, another thing, we do not need to sign players because this player has a big name. No, that is something that I've been told time and time again on my WhatsApp messages from some of you Kaizer Chiefs fans on this channel. And yes, I agree with you guys. We should not just sign players because they are big names. We need to sign the right players for the system that is going to work for us. That's how you get, consistency. That's how you build stability with the team. But then, what is happening with us? Number 4, I think, jumping to number 4, we need to rebuild the squad in the right way. Not big player names, but the right players. Right now, the co-coaches, it doesn't even look like they know what is wrong with Kaizer Chiefs. If I was going to go there and ask them what is wrong with Kaizer Chiefs, except for what already that is out there, because all of us, we can see which we are not scoring goals. But other than that, what is the other problem? that needs to be fixed in the club? I bet they're not going to give me those answers. Last but not least, number 5. Yeah, this one also. It's another thing, the big factor, especially with Wandile. I remember you guys when we used to talk, we would talk with Wandile, and they would say we need leaders, we need good mentality people to help the team, and we take it for granted. A lot of us, we take it for granted, but to be honest, we really need something to be done with the mentality of the club and also fix the culture, because it is broken. It is broken to a point where we can even say it's beyond repair. Number 1, the fear of losing. Number 2, the fear of pressure and expectations. Number 3, we need to at least find sports psychologists, because at the end of the day, those people are very important, not just for the players, but for the club itself, because at the end of the day, we get to benefit from those people helping the players mentally when they are having fear, they are feeling lost, all of those things. Because even right now, that's who I am. I was feeling lost today, but then I spoke with someone, and that someone helped me understand what you know. As much as things are not going your way, time will reveal everything. Things will get better. That person even made examples to show what definitely I'm getting proper help from this person and proper guidance in terms of my mental state. And right now, I felt better, and I was like, okay, let me just talk about this, because definitely it is something that I'm experiencing myself. So, leaders in the dressing room, they must be there. We can't have your Itumelenkones, your Dr. Komalos on shows only, because remember, as much as we can say no, they are there working for themselves, I believe Kaizer Chiefs had a role in getting them those job opportunities to be there and sit as analysts. It's something. Remember when Itumelenkhune Babuya lost the job at Naturena because he came to work drunk, or not drunk actually, smelling alcohol. Just imagine reeking of alcohol, and then you get fired, which at least the warning could have been better, you understand? But at the end of the day, Kaizer just decided otherwise, unless I'm mistaken. So now I even forgot the point being from Wolenza, but having him there motivating the players, giving them the encouragement that they need, it is something that is crucial for the team, the performance of the team. It's something that we need, because we are not currently at the best state of mind and everything. We need to do things ngendlela ezoqonda with what we want, something that will align with the plans that we are looking for. But currently, akukho lonko, akukho. And with those 5 steps, accepting the reality, letting the decisions be made by football people, short-term fixes, fixing that, rebuilding the squad in the right way, the mentality problem, all of those things can work, but it's not just going to be a one season thing that is going to work. No, it's going to take at least 3 to 5 seasons at most for us to be able to get back and be the dominating Kaizer Chiefs that we all know and love. But with us being in a rush, it's not going to help, and it's not going to work in any way. So if Kaizer Chiefs, or I can say management, really want us to fix the problems that we are having, these are the first few steps that we need to take in order to fix the problems that we are currently facing. I don't know. Maybe you think when there's a certain way that we can do things so that it can help the team. If you think so, don't worry, guys. This is a safe space. Just let us know down in the comment section below. I personally would love to hear your own opinion and thoughts about all of this. But if this doesn't happen, then definitely we are going back to square one, and the cycle continues. We lose games ngalendlela esiluza ngayo, we score one goal ngalendlela. Because trust me guys, as much as a lot of people think this is a new thing, it's not a new thing. It's something that by now we should have fixed, but it's still there. It's still there. And I take everyone accountable. We need to take accountability, not just the players, the coaches, but Kaizer just themselves. They need to take accountability. I'm happy with the supporters. We've been doing exceptionally well. Supporters have been supporting. We've supported Kaizer Chiefs after they fired Kushnabi for reasons which are not clear. We support them when we have difference in a lot of things. So supporters, us, I give us a round of applause. Job well done.